was going to be here. Do you remember that? I told you we are going to watch the next 2 hours of the 1994 miniseries, The Stand by Stephen King. And a lot of people have said, hey, why would you do the 1994 series instead of doing the 2020 miniseries? It was a lot more. It was a lot more. There was a lot more time that was invested in the 2020 story, but they failed the book. They literally failed the great work of art that the book is. Neither, yeah, I am totally chill tonight. I am relaxing and I'm fixing to watch my movie. So we are putting on no show tonight. You know what I mean? So, so in neither case, neither 1994 or the 2020, in neither case did they do the book justice. And of the two movie attempts to tell the story, movie wise, the 1994 version is probably the more parallel to the book. But man, it was a 4-part series, and it just didn't. They they just didn't have the time that was required to tell the background and story. Um, the the notable part to the whole thing here's what makes the book so absolutely amazing, and that is the amount of detail that Stephen King puts into character development. That is the thing that has made his books so mainstream and widely loved. It's not that it's a horror genre. There are plenty of horror writers out there that have not achieved even a tenth of the success that he has. But the thing that makes him um, so many people gravitate toward the story that he writes is the character development. And sometimes I think the character development actually brings people in to read the horror um, genre that really probably would not have had any interest in the book otherwise. He just develops these great characters, and he introduces that character to you. He tells you the whole background and story. That was actually one of the big. So I talked about Nadine Cross, the weaknesses. The Amber Heard destroyed Nadine Cross's role in the whole premise of the stand. Um, but there's another huge fail for the 2020 series, and that was having to do with Mother Abigail. Whoopi Goldberg wouldn't have been my choice for a whole lot of reasons, but the reason it was such a fail is they took Mother Abigail out of her connection to the earth, that her in her home. And one of her great lines, one of the things that she says in her dreams to all of the individual people, she says, I'm 106 years old and I still bake my own bread. And that's a moment of humanity that people identify with, that she's a real connection to the past, uh, the the innocence and the goodness of the past being brought up into the present, and then ultimately the future of this nightmare world. And in the 2020 movie, they put her in a damn nursing home. It was stupid. It's just stupid. I don't know. 2020 was a ultimate failure, just a disaster. So anyway, so we're watching The 1994 version, Mother Abigail, is amazing. Um, Nadine Cross, her the character of Rita Blakemore, has been merged with Nadine Cross. It was a big mistake. It's two different people. Rita Blakemore would have been in the book. Rita is a middle class, upper middle class, wealthy, perhaps uh, mainstream woman who had all the comforts of a stay-at-home, tennis mom, and the wealthy, successful husband. And in no way was she equipped for this post-apocalyptic world after the superbug. And she ultimately is the one that leaves New York with Larry Underwood, who is this irresponsible rock star. And the thing that sort of binds them together, well, they're the only living people, but they're both, they both fall back on substances to help them cope. Ultimately, it kills Rita Blakemore. She commits suicide. She just can't manage it. Whereas Nadine Cross, well, she's a survivor. She's a survivor from the word go, from the time she's 4 years old, um, where she enters, life. She's been in an orphanage. She enters life as an adopted um, child and never feels connected to anything, but continues to fight because there's promise of something special at the somewhere down the road. So she is like the epitome. Nadine Cross is like the epitome of the ultimate survivor who's willing to do whatever she has to do. She knows no ends. She's willing to be as awful and horrible as she needs to be for survival, or she can give in to her weaker or more authentic uh, uh, self and simply coexist with others. She's a survivor, 100%. Rita Blakemore, no. Rita Blakemore, she was that symbolic archetype of a whole lot of money and very little substance means you can't survive in the real world. It was dumb to try to put them together. They took the two roles from the book and put them into the one 1994 Nadine Cross, and it just was a disaster. It didn't work. They erased Rita Blakemore basically, but anyway, but they did a much better job than the 2020 version. Okay, hey, hey, Mark Gillespie, how are you? We're watching movies, Mark. We are not doing true crime. There's so much crazy drama on YouTube right now. I am checked out. I don't want to be a part of it. Okay, so there you have it. That's where we are. We're gonna start with 2 hour and 9 minute, and we're gonna move forward into this story of COVID or Captain Trips or whoever, whatever we're gonna call that superbug, right? All right, I'm gonna quit talking. Here we go.
Well, I certainly hope so. Uh,
Oh, well, just think of it as home defense while on the road.
all right. All right, I certainly will. Glenn Bateman at your service.
Stu Redmond, originally from East Texas.
Well, Kojak, say hello to Stu Redmond. It's a miserable dog.
Well, don't be too hard on him. Hey, he's the first dog I've seen in, well, since the third week of June.
Yeah, the super flu took most of the dogs, right along with their idiot masters. Most unfair.
Say, might not be a bad idea to paint with your glasses on.
Not when you paint like I do.
I can't do this time. I just.
You can. Sure you can. You can do anything.
You can do anything. No, I can't.
Remember, Nadine is destined for greatness.
I want you.
Close your eyes, Mike. Don't worry, it's Nadine. No, there'll be no action with Nadine around. She's promised herself to the devil.
I know you do. So what's the problem?
I just need more time.
It's the dreams, huh?
I told you, I don't dream.
Come on, Nadine. Come on.
In the book, Nadine is not dreaming of Mother
dreams.
Abigail. She's only dreaming of Randall Flagg.
No, I don't know anything about that. I just need more time.
Yeah, sure. Time I got.
Thank you.
So poor old Larry. Let me stop the movie a second. So you got to feel bad for Larry, okay? He's a younger guy. He really wasn't anticipating all this drama in his life. He certainly didn't believe he would ever be, the guy that was going to save humanity, right? Well, in the book and then also in the 2020 version, he leaves New York with Rita Blakemore. And like I said, Rita had a pill problem. She was into her Xanax and, living that high income, no interest kind of lifestyle, successful husband, and everything, lack of substance. And so she wasn't prepared either for the aftermath of the superbug. And so they did ultimately end up leaving New York. She ended up going by the bridge. He was too scared. He went through the sewers or subway, and then they met again. Once they kind of got out. He so he is with her. Hold on, just 1 minute. Okay, so Larry is horribly traumatized by going through the sewage and then the subway or the underground bridge to finally get out of Manhattan, right? To get back onto land proper. He's horribly traumatized. If you read the book, you get a picture of his thoughts and how the things he's seeing are the horrors are linked to his childhood and things that happened to him in his childhood. And so the net effect is once he makes it through, he meets back up with Rita, and then he has sex with Rita. They spend the night. They spend the night. They consummate the relationship. He wakes up. She committed suicide. So Larry's having a problem. Larry's having a problem because he's this cocky, young, really good looking, hip rock star. He has to help his mom die. Then he goes through the nightmare of trying to get through the subway and the sewages, which are filled with all kinds of dead people. And then he finally makes it through. He hooks back up with this woman that he thinks are going to be partners, has sex with her. He thinks they're forming a partnership, and she commits suicide. And so he's like, wow, I must be a loser. I must be a real loser. And now I'm even certain that I'm a loser because I have sex. I'm the last man alive on the earth. She has sex with me, and it was so bad that she kills herself. So Larry is a man who is burdened by his weaknesses and this messaging that he's no good. He's a lowlife, just like his dad, and it's just sort of compounded by Rita Blakemore's untimely passing. The interesting part, though, is in the book is that you get led on this. You get led on this pathway as he is walking and he's trying to make it to Nebraska. He's thinking back to the horrors of being confronted with all of these corpses, and it ultimately it works to build like the success image. So again, like it's played out in this book over and over and over and over. It's either this idea that your flaws and the weaknesses that you have or the shortcomings that you have, those are actually the source of your greatest treasures. That those are the sources of your ultimate strength. And so, Larry was one of these guys who really, before Captain Trips hit, he was weak and he lacked self-confidence and had no identity. And then through all of these survival experiences that he's having, he ultimately builds up and becomes really one of the most powerful characters that result in the whole storyline. But yeah, when Nadine committed suicide, that really messed with his masculinity.
Sins and griefs to bear.
Poor Larry.
Folks around these parts just call me Mother Abigail. You'll be coming along to see me, won't you?
We might do that, Scarlett.
Yeah. I'm in further home. Or Boulder. One place or the other.
So cold.
No, he's warm, not you.
But I'm the one you belong to, Nadine. You are the promised one.
Why me? Who promised?
Doesn't matter. Nadine, my love. As long as you hide your mind from the old woman, you'll be fine. And when you come to me, we'll be married. But I want you to leave the one you're traveling with tonight.
I can handle Larry. He's just a boy.
Leave him. Leave him.
Oh, no! Oh.
No, it's the same book, man. Oh, well, they did add, yeah, there was a new version of the book. The 2020 miniseries added more of the story, but it was much worse. So it was a much worse reincarnation. The 1994 is aligned with the book.
Nadine.
I'm glad you're here, Flora. And the book, Nadine was
Mary,
dead.
by the time
Not
this
Nadine,
will
Rita
become,
Blakemore was
if us
dead,
fail
but they
end up
combined the
sleeping together,
two.
and I can't have that. I have my reasons. Thanks for being there. I'll see you again. Much love, Nadine. You were right about the dreams.
And again, the 1994 MOON, that spells Tom Cullen. The 1994 Tom is a much better character and a lot more aligned with the character in the book than what they did with Tom Cullen in the 2020 version. I didn't mind the 2020 version so much, but the 1994 version, it's perfect.
Hey, mister, watch out! Holy gee, mister. Oh, but you took a tumble, didn't you? Just my laws. I'm sorry if I scared you, mister, but you scared me too. You're the first person I've seen in just about forever. I made that, mister. You like it? You bet. I got them dummies from the window of landings on Highway to Okie City. Thought a few decorations would cheer up Main Street. It's been awful sad with everyone gone. Do you like them? Thanks. Decoration is my hobby. M-O-O-N. That spells hobby. Do you want to go on up the street to the drugstore and get a Band-Aid? Oh, we can just take it if we want. Everyone's gone, so it's not like stealing. Sure don't talk much, do you? I'm sorry, mister, I can't read. Just a few little words is all. I went to school, I made it to the 3rd grade, but then I kind of pooped out. I could read some Curious George when I left, but since then I kind of forgot. I'm sorry, mister, I don't get you. Well, my daddy always said I was a little slow on the upchuck. That's a joke. Oh, my daddy was always joking around. I got it, mister! I got it! You're just like old Albion Packalot's hired man. Tom Cullen knows what that is. M-O-O-N. That spells deaf and dumb. When y'all coming back, mister? Oh, I know where they went. Laws, yes. They up and went to Kansas City. They're always talking about what a dull town this is since the roller rink went bust. And there's just the drive-in theater out on Route 61, and all they show is them diddly-daddly pictures, and they're all rated X. M-O-O-N. That spells X. So they all went to Kansas City. Except my mama. She caught a cold and died. Put her in the cemetery my own self. So she didn't go to Kansas City with the rest of them. She's up in heaven. She's eating the bread of life with Jesus. Mister, if you're going to Kansas City, can I go with you? I ain't never been. I don't want to stay here anymore. It's lonely and it's scary at night.
And again, this is another one of, Stephen King's character development things that makes him so good, is he pairs together the most unlikely couple, right? So you got a guy who can't, the only way he can communicate is through writing. He can't hear or speak. And then he meets up his best friend in the whole show, becomes Tom Cullen, who is basically got the mind of a child, and he can't read. So essentially, there's no communication between the two of them except for their nonverbals, right? And yet they're probably, other than Franny Goldsmith and Stu Redman, they're really the closest friendship in the whole story. So it's pretty powerful to kind of that he reduced this friendship down to like a soulful type connection.
Drive a car? Tom Cullen? Laws, no. I guess you can't drive a car either, huh? I got just the thing for you, ma'am. Hey, mister, nice bike. Who's it for? Do you want me to go with you? To Kansas City? See the old black lady? That's right. She lives in a little house in the corn. She plays her guitar on the porch. I don't mind going to see her, but we won't go see the other one, will we? One that turns into a crow and flies away. Oh, he wears boots and jeans and a jacket with special buttons on it. Face buttons. He looks like a man, but I don't think he's really a man. We won't go near him, will we, mister? Okay, then. All right, I'm ready. Laws, yes. M-O-O-N. That spells ready. Woo-hoo! M-O-O-N. That spells Nebraska!
time to get going, Stuart. You come see me.
Who are you? Who are you really?
Your last hope. If you miss me in Hemingford home, we'll be moving on to Colorado. I think you know where.
Boulder. But
The rats are his.
Sorry you're not feeling well, critters. Hey, baby T.
Stay away from Maurice,
Yes,
Texas.
this is
Stay
Gary
away or you'll all
Sinise.
die.
Gary Sinise is a national treasure.
The plan!
You come on along and see me, you and all your friends.
damn dreams are gonna drive me crazy if I don't do something. So I'm gonna go to Nebraska. I gotta find out what this means. You wanna come with me?
Why not? Always assuming we can find a motorcycle with a sidecar. I'm not leaving Kojak.
Well, you don't sound very enthusiastic.
Well, when I lose sleep, I get cranky.
Bad dreams?
The name of the guy in the desert is Flag, and I think he's crucifying anyone who gets in his way.
Let's say we go out there to Nebraska and the old woman's there.
Folks around these parts call me Mother Abigail. I'm 106 years old and still make my own bread.
Yeah, that's her. Let's say she's real. Then what?
Well, it's obvious she's some sort of magnet. So I suppose we start building the whole sorry mess up again using her as magnetic north.
You hear that?
Hi.
Hi. How you doing? I'm Stu Redmond. This here's Glenn Bateman.
Hi.
And that furry one over there, that's Kojak.
Fran Goldsmith.
We're glad to meet you.
Well, we're glad to see you. Aren't we, Harold?
I don't know. I mean, do we assume that they're all right just because they remember how to shake hands?
No harm intended here, Mr.
Lauder. Harold Lauder.
Lauder.
Oh, Harold, I don't think I'm ever going to get these calluses off my fanny.
The old guy is a college professor,
Alaska.
an Uber academic. He's got the whole world figured out, so he doesn't care. He's not worried.
What's wrong?
Going to Stovington would be a waste of your time.
I hardly think you're the best judge of that.
He was there, and he knows. They tried to kill him.
Really?
Yeah. Look, Glenn and I were about ready to head to Nebraska. We've been having the same dream.
The dreams are an aberration.
Well, maybe. But we're all headed in the same direction. Why don't we go together?
Okay.
No,
Harold.
I don't like the looks of him. This one in particular.
Can I talk to you for a second? Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm going to talk straight to you now, okay? Between you and me, I do not want to cut in on you here. Okay, that's the last thing in the world that I want. Relax. The last thing in the world.
And that's the moment that kind of sets the stage for the beginning of the end, right? Because he tells Harold, "Hey, I'm not moving in on your action with Franny." And Lauder basically trusts him, right? He kind of takes a leap of faith and he says, "Okay, well, I'll trust you." And then what ends up happening? Yeah, he moves in on Franny. And then that serves as the foundation for Harold Lauder to hate him and hate the whole Boulder Free Zone committee, and that's the beginning of the end. So right here, that's a pivotal moment in the whole thing, is when Gary Sinise says, "Hey, I'm not gonna be messing with you, girl. And everything will be okay." He never should have said those fateful words.
Here you go.
Harold Lauder, he is the original incel,
Sure.
isn't he? He's Elliot Rogers. That's absolute truth.
Well,
Harold Lauder is Elliot Rogers before Elliot Rogers
bad.
was ever even imagined.
I enjoy it. I have a feeling there's going to be a shortage of cold beer this summer.
I still want to check Stovington.
Oh, Harold, why?
Let's just say I'm from Missouri, and I don't always take the word of people I just met as gospel.
All right. But there isn't anything there you're going to want to see.
Hey, Bebop. Singing Piranha, you like Harold? A lot of people like Harold because
Still
they
from
see it's like he's the poster child for, I had a weak moment. He made a bad choice when he had a lot of different opportunities to be part of the cool kids, and he let his anger and his embarrassment, eat him up. So, but yeah, Harold is the original incel.
You was right. I never should have eaten all them apples. Laws, no.
Welcome, Teresa.
Where are you going? Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. My legs feel all funny.
Hey, Lisa Generic. How are you?
Are you real?
Yeah! If you're real, say something. Are you a deaf mute? Oh, somebody finally shows up in this crappy town and it turns out to be a deaf mute.
She's officially the most annoying character in this movie.
Well, hi. My name's Julie Lowry. Oh, you can't tell me yours, can you? Poor you. Does baby have a sad tummy? Ain't he a moose? I'm Nick Andros. My friend's Tom Cullen. He's mildly retarded. We're oh, retard and a deaf mute, just my luck. What? What? Get over here. Do all deaf mutes have such big guns? They do. Peekaboo. What? No. Hold me. You gotta hold me. I've been lonely. No, what's that? Oh, he's just a retard. He doesn't feel things the way that you and I do. He can wait. 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 What? Get out. Stupid dummy.
She's a horrible, horrible human being. And yes, she does go to Las Vegas.
Who's those apples? Laws, yes. Well, I don't want it, no, sir. Say, who's that?
How you doing, cutie pie? I heard you weren't feeling too good. Your name's Tom, right?
Tom Cullen. M-O-O-N. That spells Tom Cullen.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't want medicine, mister.
That's right. You know what I know about that stuff? That's just poison.
No, sir. Oh, Tom Cullen doesn't drink poison. Daddy said, don't you ever. Daddy said if he'd kill the rats in the barn, he'd kill me too. Please don't make me drink it, mister. Please.
No. His daddy said don't do it. Don't make him do it. Got Mighty Mouse here with Pingless and a big old moose over there crying just like a baby. What? Dummy freak bastard! Yeah, that's right. You wouldn't dare.
Please. Please, don't fight. Don't fight. I feel better now. I can go on, see?
Oh, fine. I'll read your crappy note. It was just a joke, dummy. It was a joke. Ha 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 ha. Joke, stupid. It was a joke. I'm gonna get you. You and your stupid freak friend. I'm gonna get both of you guys.
That is an understatement, Lisa. She's horrible. And yeah, she does end up with the Randall flag.
Sorry, mister. I cried like a baby. But she scared me. Oh, yes.
She scared Lisa generic too.
You too? Oh, yes. Let's get out of here before she comes back. Oh. She's shooting at us! Mister! Oh, mister, we gotta get out of here!
I want to see you run! If I ever see any of you two in my face again, I'll kill you!
What do you think? What do you think, Bebop? You want to be her foster mom?
Hot. Oh, yes. What is it? Mister! Mister, we gotta go, we gotta hide. What if that could be her?
I think they're about to meet Teddy.
She's back there. Oh, Lars, yes, Tom knows that, but...
Yeah, Teddy's a big deal in the book.
What if that one's like her?
He's a good and decent man. Teddy is.
You might be like us. Nice, like us.
Holy crow, am I glad to see you fellas. You boys headed to Nebraska?
My friend can't talk. He's deaf and dumb, but he's smart.
Well, I bet he is. He got that look, don't he? Name's Ralph Brentner.
I did.
I'm Tom
Cat's
Cullen.
eye. I did.
M-O-O-N. That spells Tom Cullen. I don't know his name because I can't read it.
I guess that's
Wish I did, though.
I guess
Oz,
that's a
yes.
blooper, isn't it? Hi, Savannah.
Your friend's name here is Nick Andros. M-O-O-N. I guess that spells Nick.
Nick Andros, how you doing?
Why don't you boys climb on in? We got some miles to turn before dark.
Lord, Savannah, she is crazy. Horrible woman.
Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, can't you feel the fear that I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there'll be no running away. Yeah, no one to save. Oh, it's grave. Take a look around, boy, it's bound to scare you, boy, so don't tell me over and over and over again, my friend, that you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Yeah, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so happy. We're so happy to see someone else. Right, Joe? I'm so pleased to meet you.
Yeah, same here, believe me. How you doing, son? Oh!
Put that away.
Nice kid. Has he had his rabies shots yet?
I'm sorry. He's been traumatized.
Haven't we all?
I suppose so. I'm Lucy Swan. The boy, I found him in a supermarket in Iowa City. He was just wandering around eating sweet stuff. Back then he was almost feral.
Well, you took him with you anyway.
He would have died on his own.
It really is singing Piranha. And so
what do you think happened here?
in the
You think it was
2020
lightning or
Started around dusk. It's a whole series of explosions on the west side of town where the tank farms are.
trash can
Then
man blew
later
up
that
the
night, there was a
oil.
wind, and by morning the rest of the city was gone. I'd say it was set.
In the 2020 remake, Amber
you
Heard
think somebody deliberately burned the
actually
Moines to the ground?
plays a merged role
Yes.
between Lucy Swan and Nadine Cross, which is another horrible step
Who'd
that
wanna
they
burn a
did
whole
to
city
reduce
the ground, for
the
God's
significance of Nadine Cross in the whole overall story. So it was a disaster what they did with Nadine. So dumb. And this is bumpity bump, Trash Can Man.
I will set you high in my counsels, and I will set you to burn.
Hey Pink, welcome.
Thank you, Lord. I didn't drop it on the floor. Now, Lord, I ain't picked the corn yet.
some of those men you're sending me will help me out. Thank you, my Lord, for bringing me through.
Hello, Mother. Ralph Brentner. I'm so pleased to meet you. We never made a single wrong turn. Nick here knew just how to come.
Hello, Nick. Glad to see you. God bless. You've done it, Nick. You brought him through. You're the first of many. You're all welcome here. Our time is very short, but we'll break bread together and have some fellowship one with the other.
Granny lady?
What, honey?
Are you the oldest lady in the world?
Shh, Gina, that's not polite.
Mayhaps so, sweetheart. Mayhaps so.
That was a dilly of a meal, ma'am.
It wasn't bad.
I'm doing the same,
Birds was a
Pink.
little tough.
I'm already ready for bed and watching a movie with y'all.
Mama used to say. Now, I've made up a cot for the little one in the back room. The woman, what's her name, Ralph?
Susan Stern.
A goodish name. Well, she can bunk with the tot. How did you know to come to me in the first place?
We dreamed of you, Mother. Of you and the other fella.
The other fella.
Okay, come on, you. Time for bed. Do that.
God bless the child. God bless the child that's got her own. I was told that we're going to be like a snowball rolling downhill, picking up other people as we head west.
Told? Told by who, Mother?
And told by God. I mean, I tried not to hear what God had to tell me, but you see all the good it done. You've been drafted too, Nick. God has his finger on your heart, and he's got more fingers than one. There's dark work ahead for his chosen ones. Dark and bloody.
Well, ma'am, what if this dark man we've been dreaming about isn't real? What if he's, what you call it, a boogeyman?
You dreamed of me. Am I the boogeyman?
Diana, it's the 1994 Stephen King, The Stand.
And it's our lot to deal with him. God don't explain his will to the likes of Abby Freemantle. Well?
Nick says he says he don't believe in God.
God bless you, Nick. But it don't matter. He believes in you. fine. Just thinking some long thoughts. My daddy owned all this once, as far as I can see. And my brothers lost it, a piece at a time after he was gone. Finally, the only thing left was the home place. What I said to myself was, don't worry, Ab, they can have the rest. I'll hang on to the home place. Come what may. Now look at this. Look at my things sitting up in the back of that damn truck. And look at me getting moved on like a vagrant turned out of a boxcar by a railroad dick. Is that what God is? Just a big old railroad dick who's like to whop you upside your head if you don't step as lively as he wants you to step. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
You guys coming? Daylight's wasting.
come on, Nick. Ralph's waiting.
All right.
Yeehaw! Boulder, here we come. Yeehaw!
Yeah, we watched 2 hours last night, and we'll probably try to do the last 3 hours tonight. But we'll just kind of play it by ear. So the first half was last night, Pink.
City of gold! My life for you!
Hey! Hey! Anybody here?
What are we going to do with him?
Let him sleep. Flag wants him.
Where is Flag, anyway?
You that anxious to see him, Barry?
I just thought.
Flag will be around. He's been waiting for this guy. This guy's something special.
Thank you, Lord, for bringing us across the prairie into this place where the mountains begin. Please take care of us in the days and weeks to come, and help us to love one another and do your will, however hard it may sometimes seem to us.
Tommy, come look!
What is it, Gina?
A parade. Come on up and look.
Gosh, it is. M-O-N. It spells parade.
Help us to be true, dear Lord. Help us to stand.
Oh, there's so much blood here. Damn it. Still not enough light.
Turned them all up as high as they'll go.
Never mind. Granny, wipe my forehead off. I'm sweating like a pig.
Okay.
Ugh. Gwen, give me the scissors.
Can you see it, these Texas?
It's his appendix right there.
Stu?
No, the small one.
Stu? Stu!
What, Dana? What?
You don't need to.
What do you mean? We're almost there.
He's dead, Stu. Please. Cover him up.
I am the resurrection and the life. Whosoever believeth in me shall not perish. There's more, I suppose, but I don't remember it.
It worked for me, Judge. Amen.
Amen.
Good morning, Mr. Lauder.
Where the hell is everybody?
Dana's still asleep. I don't know where Fran is. I think Stu went fishing.
Off catching lunch in the big two-hearted river. Figures.
I beg pardon? Stu, Stu,
Oh, nothing.
The judge and I thought we'd take a little ride into town and go CB shopping. Want to come?
I'll pass.
Just as you like.
Hey,
Hi.
still thinking about Mark?
It's not just that. I had a dream with a scary one last night. It was by far the worst one yet. There were all these crosses on Highway 15.
Yeah, made out of barn beams and telephone poles, right? With people hanging off them.
You too?
Yeah. And Dana and Glenn, Judge Ferris. Okay if I see that?
Yeah, of course.
I dreamed about him the night Mark died. Last night I drew the old lady.
Oh, that one's much better.
Yeah, a whole lot better. She was on a porch, but it's not the same one as before. I think she and the first bunch have finally made it to Boulder.
Oh, I know they have.
She said, "You got to move them along faster still, Stewart. One day off's all you get. Mind you keep picking up strays along the way."
So weird. How can we all be having the same dream like this?
I don't know. You know, Glenn's got some sleeping pills in his little traveling pharmacy. You want me to ask him to give me one?
Thank you, but no.
Sure. Get a good night's rest before we have to hit the road again.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm afraid it'll hurt the baby.
Have you told Harold? When do you do?
January? Harold. We have something to tell you. I don't know really how to say it.
I think I have a pretty good idea. Congratulations.
Fran thought you might be a little
jealous, angry,
something like that, yeah.
Well, jealous, yeah. Angry. It's life. I've got something to tell you. Couldn't say it up until now. I love you, Franny.
Thank you, Harold.
And I believe I owe you an apology.
Hey, it's all right.
Still friends, right, guys?
Of course.
Yeah.
Good deal.
You need any help with that?
No, everything's under control.
Sure now.
Perfectly under control.
My life for you! Seven in one. My life for you.
How are you feeling, man?
I'm okay. Who are you?
This here's Lloyd Henry. He ain't bad for a slice of Wonder Bread. I'm the Rat Man. Bold, black, beautiful. Pleased to meet you, Trey.
How'd you know people back home used to call me that?
You gotta do something about that talking in your sleep thing.
Listen, I didn't know your exact sizes, but these ought to be okay.
Am I going somewhere?
Yeah, Flag wants to see you.
My life for him!
Dude's crazy.
Like we're not. Get dressed.
The trash can, man. How good it is to see you.
What?
Oh. I don't think it'll come to that.
There's work for you in the desert, Trash. Great work if you want it. I love you. I know. I know you do. And I'm gonna fulfill all your dreams, Trash. Come. Let's talk about your future.
Mother Abigail, I dreamed about you.
I know you did. Come on up here. Just you and your man to start with. You're a child, little girl.
How did you know that?
I do, Stuart. Welcome to Boulder.
Nice to meet you. Susan Stern. How'd you know my name?
You're all welcome here. Now, come on in, let us visit a spell. Seems there were more here before.
Harold's gone.
Well, come on in. Now, I made some lemonade.
Very
I'm here. I came to you.
The bride cometh to the bridegroom as a flame to the wick of a lamp.
Is that the Bible?
Danielle Steele, I think. Who cares? Nadine. Nadine. My love.
You okay, ma'am?
Of course I am. Why?
Well, you were having a bad dream.
Must have been a real wowzer by the sound.
Was it about him? The walking to?
I don't remember.
We're making real good time. They must have cleared the road all the way from Julesburg.
How long till we get there?
2 hours. 3 at the most. Look, you can see the mountains.
Summer's almost gone. Can't believe it.
All the time flies when you're having fun, right, East Texas?
big day today.
How so? Oh, the power station. Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you forgot that.
I didn't forget it. I blocked it out. The plague took the people, but it couldn't take the gadgets, could it? No, they're all still out there. Everything from electric can openers to cobalt bombs. Just waiting for someone to come along and pick them up. And the scavenger hunt starts today.
Oh, hell, Professor. What's so bad about putting the rocks back in people's scotch?
It's the old way. And the old way was a death trip.
It's a little heavy, don't you think?
Do you? There's an old woman down there who might tell you different, East Texas. If she'd talk about this end of it at all, that is.
What's the problem?
I don't know if there is one. But I know I'm very concerned about the way things are going. She wants a mass meeting. Except she says it's really God who wants the meeting. We say, fine, you're fine, Mother, God's fine too. And then we go right back to tinkering with the power station, trying to recreate the world that damn near choked the human race to death. What's wrong with this picture?
Take a look at that.
You're all welcome here. Come on now. Come on up and say howdy.
Go to her.
You're real. You're really real.
Now get up. I ain't no God, and I ain't gonna be no golden calf either.
Dave Zellman, Rouse's Point, New York. I dreamed of you, Mother Abigail.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you come.
I'm Marcy Holler in Abigail from Cleveland. I dreamed of you too.
Mother Abigail.
Mary, she's so crazed still. Who? I know her.
Hey, hold it. Oh, yes. Come on. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Who's this woman who comes?
Go to her.
My name is Nadine Cross.
Mayhap it is, and mayhap it ain't.
I'm from New York.
Mayhap you are.
Mayhap I ain't. I won't keep you long. You look so tired. Of course, anyone your age is bound to tire easily, isn't that so?
Oh, Abigail. Oh, hello, Joe. What do you know?
What the hell?
Leave me alone.
Hello, Nadine. You gonna leave again without saying goodbye?
I said I have my reasons. I said I didn't want to answer any questions, and I still don't, so just leave me alone.
I'm ready, Brad. All battery power is up and running.
Listen up, folks. We're about ready to go for it here. It might not be such a bad idea to keep the nearest exit in mind. Okay, sweetheart. Let's let them up.
I'm scared.
I'm scared myself.
Green board! I've got green across.
All right.
was something in that woman this morning. Was it him? I don't know, Lord. She passed on by so quick. No, that ain't it. And I'm too old to be making excuses to the God of my understanding. I have sinned in complacency and sin in pride, sitting back in my rocker like a queen, letting them come to me, letting them do everything but bow down before me. Oh, my Lord. Oh, what am I to do? Show me how to go, Lord. I'm listening.
This ain't on the... Guess we're all gonna have to get used to this again, huh? What I started to say was, I wonder if maybe we couldn't start by singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly
thy will be done, Lord.
Well, I'm pretty nervous up here, so I hope you all bear with me.
We will, Stu.
Hey, I'm on this.
I'll make this as painless as possible so we can all get out of here and have a beer. First off, I'd like you to meet the man who got the juice on again. Brad Kitchener, stand up, take a bow. Okay, next thing's this so-called free zone committee. The names came from Mother Abigail.
Where is Mother Abigail? I haven't seen her
This
all
is
day.
still America.
I'm sure she's around someplace.
I guess whatever starts with her still has to end with us. That means a vote. First, though, I'd like you to meet the folks you'll be voting on. I'm one of them. Stu Redmond from Arnett, Texas. Next is Nick Andros, originally from Ridley, Pennsylvania, and Ralph Brentner from Okie City. It's Francis Goldsmith from Magunquit, Maine. Stand up, Franny. Let me see how pretty you look at the dressing. Brad Kitchener's good friend, Susan Stern from Tacoma, Washington. Mr. Glenn Bateman from Woodsville, New Hampshire, and Larry Underwood from New York City.
You see what Lucy and Joe went?
Abigail told us to put on the list for your
Maybe she took him to the
consideration.
bathroom.
If any of you other folks have any other ideas,
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
Chair recognizes Harold Lauder.
I move that we accept Mother Abigail's free zone committee in toto, if they'll all serve, that is.
Brilliant. Utterly brilliant.
Judge, can we do that?
You're damn right you can. And I, for one, think it's a damn good idea.
Folks, it's been moved and seconded that we accept the entire committee as listed on the agenda. I guess I ought to ask if there's anybody on the list who wants to step down.
A voice vote will do just fine.
Well, those in favor of accepting the committee as it stands? Opposed? The committee is so adopted.
No. Oh no. She can't. Joe?
There ought to be a turning off committee. Having the power back on is great, but you got to realize that people didn't get up out of their sick beds and turn off all their appliances before they died.
She's gone! She's gone! Mother Abigail! She's gone!
Lucy,
must be gone a bit now. I've sinned and presumed to know the mind of God. I must try to find my place in his work again. She scribbled a reference at the bottom, Proverbs 11, verse 3. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom.
All right, what now? This doesn't change much, if anything. We dreamed of Mother Abigail and she was real. That makes it a pretty sure bet that the other guy is real too. We have to find out all we can about him. That probably means sending spies west.
Spies?
It's a nasty thing to think about, but we will do what we have to do. Flag is our business right now. We'll have to trust Mother Abigail to her God.
Our friend in the cowboy boots and jean jacket isn't going to just sit over there on his side of the Rockies playing mumblety-peg, you know.
If he's planning to come east and attack us,
Or nuke us.
we ought to know about it.
All right. Let's talk about Flag. How do we look into his part of the world?
Damn kid. Messing my guitar.
Larry?
Yeah, go inside, baby.
I have to talk to you, Larry.
Yeah. Come on inside.
No. Out here. Please.
Is she the woman that came out of New York with you?
Yeah, go inside, baby. I'll handle this. What are you doing here, Nadine?
Messing up your happy home? Maybe I came to say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the way I left you. And then for the way I said hello. I was just so surprised to see you.
Yeah, fine. Good. Apology accepted. That was easy, wasn't it?
Is she nice?
Lucy. She's the best.
I'm glad for you.
Nadine. Nadine.
I made a mistake when I left you. I know that now. The way it was tonight at the meeting. The love. And the light. I want to stay here, Larry. Make love to me, and I can stay here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't matter. Make love to me, Larry. Make love to me, and everything will be all right, and we'll take care of each other.
You come here and you look right through my wife.
Your wife.
Yeah, that's right. My wife. Don't you understand? It's too late. Do you understand that?
Yes, I suppose I do.
You work it out, Nadine. Nadine?
Did you come back for your thing?
She's gone. I don't know what she wanted, but she's gone now. I love you, Lucy.
Work it out. Oh, you are so wise, Larry. Very, very wise. So very, very
Now, go to Harold. But remember who you really belong to.
Hey, Chow! Bring it on!
Consider it brung.
You're the perfect American male, Stu. We get the power back and you decide to barbecue.
Yeah, as soon as they bring back pork rinds and Monday Night Football, I'm going to be in redneck heaven.
Nick's proposal is that we send at least 3 people west to Las Vegas, which we all seem to feel is this flag's base of operations. The purpose is to try and find out what flag's plans are for us. Anybody want to kick it around a little bit?
Well, you haven't been elected one whole day yet, and already we've managed to reinvent the CIA. Who needs Monday Night Football?
Know what the hell else we're gonna do? All he needs is one guy to target some Scud missile with an A-bomb on it.
And if he's got one, what then?
Somebody will have to try and stop him from using it.
I want to be one of the 3.
That's commendable, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Why?
Because we don't know if any of our scouts will make it back. Meanwhile, we 7 have the not inconsiderable job of getting the free zone on a paying basis. That's the job you took last night, Susan. You may not like it, but that doesn't change it.
Oh my God, I'm a politician. This is in Colorado, it's hell. Okay? If that's the way we play, I nominate Judge Farris.
That old man? You must be nuts.
Now, wait a minute. He is old, but he's sharp. He's not in bad health either.
You know, I don't think Flag would suspect we'd send an old fella like the judge.
If I can't go, what about asking Dana?
That's a good idea.
Wait. I'm not being serious here.
Well, you better get serious.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Hey, if you didn't want to get your hands dirty, you should have stayed off the committee in the first place. We're probably sending people off to get killed. Yeah, that's right. Making decisions like that is what being in charge is all about. Either grow up and do it or get out.
You're awful cute when you get angry, Stu. Okay, all right. So who's the third goat? Scout. You got any ideas?
Well, Nick here's got an idea. And it's a dilly.
10, 9, 8. You're getting drowsy, Tom.
Drowsy, that's right. Laws, yes.
7. Drowsier still. Soon you'll be fast asleep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Are you asleep, Tom?
Yes, Tom's asleep. Rock-a-bye, baby.
Can you hear me, Tom?
Yeah, I hear you, Stu.
Nick's here with me. Fran, Larry, Ralph, Sue, Glenn, all here with me.
All my friends. Laws, yes.
We need you to do something, Tom. It's for the free zone. It's dangerous.
It's him, isn't it?
Yeah, Tommy, it is.
The hard case. The walking dude. He can call the rats. He can see all across the long miles. But he's afraid of us.
Are you the same Tom that Nick met in Oklahoma?
Yes? No. I'm God's Tom.
We want you to go west, Tommy. Can you do that?
West. Yes, Tom knows west. It's where the sun goes down.
We need you to keep your eyes open. Wide open. We want you to look at the airfields and see if people are getting planes ready to fly. Or maybe missiles. You know what missiles are, Tom?
Rockets.
Yes, that's right. We want you to see if people are being trained.
Like soldiers?
Yeah. But most important, we want you to listen. Listen to what people say about Flag and about the free zone here in Boulder. We need to know what Flag means to do about the free zone.
If he means to...
That's right, Tom. You got it. Can you do all that, Tommy?
Look. Listen. Yes. I'll be afraid, but I can do that.
Look. And then you come back here to Boulder when the moon is full. Do you understand?
Yes. M-O-O-N. Spells moon. Come back and tell. Unless they catch me.
If anyone asks questions why you came, this is what you'll say. They drove you out of the free zone.
Drove me out.
Because you were feeble-minded.
Feeble-minded, Logic.
And you might have a woman. And that woman might have idiot children.
Idiot children like Tom.
Go ahead, finish. Don't leave him out there.
Tell it back to me, Tommy. What will you say if they ask you questions?
You drove me out because you were afraid I might have a woman and fill her belly up with a retard like me.
When you come back here, you'll walk at night and sleep in the day.
Walk at night, sleep in the day.
But someone might see you anyway. If it's one person that sees you, kill him. Tommy?
Kill him?
If it's more than one, you run.
Come back when the moon is full. Not the half moon, not the fingernail moon. Walk at night, sleep in the day. Don't let anybody see me.
Go ahead, Stu. Wake him up. Please wake him up.
Tom, would you like to see an elephant?
I do all right? I stand on my head like before?
No, Tom. You did some even better tricks this time.
History teaches us that when the Great Plague hits, those who don't die alone usually die in church. So we may find nothing in this one, but if we do, try to think of the bodies as cordwood. Make it easier.
Cordwood.
Come on in. It is your house after all, isn't it?
Who the hell are you?
I'm meeting Cross. I saw you at the meeting the other night, and I believe you saw me too.
What are you doing in my house? And how did you get in here? And what's that smell?
Supper. And the rest of the Q&A will have to wait until it's on the table. I put 2 jugs of wash water on the back stoop. And frankly, you could use it. What have you been doing?
Stuff I'd rather not talk about if it's all the same to you.
Okay.
Don't even think about leaving.
Absolutely not. Tin beef, I'm afraid. Hardly the choice of French chefs, but
It was wonderful.
thank you. The supermarket is full of deer. Did you know that? Now that the produce is gone, they're sticking mainly to the cereal section.
To friendship.
Are we going to be friends, Nadine?
Very good friends. You're planning on going west, aren't you? To him?
What would put a crazy idea like that in your head?
Oh, I got lots of crazy ideas. Just wait and see. You're a virgin, aren't you? It's all right. I am too.
You?
Me. And I'm gonna stay that way because it's for someone else to change it.
Who?
Don't be dense, Harold. But we can still do things. Things you wouldn't believe. Everything but that one thing, and it's such a little thing, really.
How would you know?
Pull tab A, Harold, and shut up.
Two new acquaintances.
And absent friends.
The disappearance of the old woman might just be for the best. People should be free to judge for themselves what the lights in the sky are, or if God sometimes does speak in the thunder.
You think she's dead?
No, she should be. But I don't think she's done yet, or done with us.
Look, Judge, I wanted to talk to you.
There's no need to twist yourself into knots, Larry. I know why I'm here, and I accept.
How do you know that? Someone on the committee's been leaking information. I think
Nobody's been leaking anything, at least not to me. I merely ask myself what my first priority would be if I were in your shoes. The answer, of course, is information. That means spies.
We like to call them scouts.
Okay, scouts by all means. And each of we scouts is to be ignorant of the others in case of capture or torture.
If you don't think you can make it, you just say so. Because you're not going to be much good to anyone lying dead of a heart attack beside some ranch road in New Mexico.
I'll leave tomorrow in that four-wheel drive of mine. North to Wyoming, then due west. I'll be cold. I'll be lonely. My bowels will not work properly, but also I will be clever.
Yeah. I suppose you will.
Did you enjoy that, Harold?
Yes. But it couldn't have done much for you.
Au contraire.
You know, it looks like blood.
Guess that's why they use it in communion services. Drink up, Harold.
How did you get into my house?
He told me there would be a key under the stoop, and there was. Aren't you gonna drink your wine, Harold?
Flag told you how to get into my house.
Yes. He also said you have reason to hate them. All of them. It's the woman, isn't it? You loved her. But that didn't stop Redmond, did it, Harold?
Well, she was mine. And the committee. That old woman left me off, and she let that hick Brentner on. I'm surprised she didn't let his feed friend on as well.
There's someone in the West who will never take what's yours, Harold. And he's waiting for us.
I know. I know he is.
Then drink your wine.
Guess this is it, Tommy. Tom? You all right?
Time to go and see the elephant.
That's right.
Travel at night, sleep in the day, come back when the moon is full. Tell what I saw.
That's right, Tom.
Nicer Ralph than loan you his hat, huh?
Said to take good care of it and give it back to him when I come home. It's just what I'm gonna do. Wish you were going with me, old pal. I won't be so scared. Thanks, Ned. I always forget stuff like that. I hate being retarded.
See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.
Relax, Miss Goldsmith.
Okay, please call me Fran, okay?
Fran. Have you gained any weight?
Oh, just 5 pounds or so. Is he gonna be all right?
He or she is going to be just fine, Fran.
Really?
I want to see you as soon as you're dressed.
Okay, thank you.
You are so lucky. Brad and I are already trying.
How lucky I am remains to be seen, doesn't it? The flu. Who says it's gone? Who knows if our babies are gonna be immune?
Your card, huh? Yeah, a wild card.
Do it, Harold. Go for it.
Harold, we're dreaming. They'll be having regular meetings, won't they? I mean, they'll have to. In fact, they probably already started.
Who?
Their committee, Nadine.
Oh, I don't know, I guess.
And there's dynamite in the city storage shed. Tons of it. He told me. He showed me.
Harold, what are you talking about?
A surprise. A big, loud one. Probably not next week, but soon. Nadine, you look so tasty. So juicy.
Do I?
Yes. Well, come here.
All runways clear. That's a good morning's work. What I'd like is a nice nap.
Yeah,
right.
How come the big guy wanted the runway cleared anyway?
You want to have a nice life in Vegas, Richie? Good working conditions, retirement benefits.
Sure.
But then don't ask why Flag does things. That's the best idea, believe me.
Hey, Moose. Moose. Hey, Moose. Oh. Stick this cooler in the back of the truck. Oh, sure. And get the toolkit out of the cab and take it into the hangar office.
You bet. MOON. That's Bill's toolkit.
Watch it, Trash. I am, Carl. It's okay.
Careful, Trash. That's a bomb.
We want you to look at the airfields and see if people are getting planes ready to fly, or maybe missiles.
I told you to put the toolbox in the office, not be in here snooping around.
I just heard something.
I don't want to hear your retarded excuses. Now get the hell out of here.
Everything all right, Barry?
Yeah, fine.
Harold. 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 Harold.
What the hell are you doing? Don't screw with my disco, Nadine. Is everything all right? No. If I had dropped this, you would be washing my guts out of your pretty white hair for the next 2 weeks.
I'm sorry.
Let me make a suggestion, my little disco queen. Take a walk. A walk? Yes, a walk. Because, you see, I have no idea how old this stuff is. I do know that old dynamite sweats pure nitroglycerin. So, take a walk. And if you hear a very loud bang, that will probably be me going to that great disco inferno in the sky.
All right. If you're sure.
Yes, Buzz. Make like a library and book.
Hello? Fran? Anyone home?
Nadine?
What?
We're damned. Yes. I know.
Larry, come on.
Okay, order.
Yeah, I'd like to call this meeting to order.
Mommy Abigail?
Oh my God, it's her.
Mommy Abigail!
She's come back.
Harold. Nadine. It's here. Use this. It's perfectly accurate.
All right, but
Nadine, just tell me when it's 9:15. Until then, keep your yap shut. It's going to look beautiful from up here.
The Law Committee held 4 meetings last week and will hold 2 meetings this week in order to finalize the regulations and procedures to establish a new governing council. The meetings are going very slow.
What the hell?
Listen, we have to get out of here right now.
Ralph, what is it? He's right. Something's wrong.
Claus.
Do it, Harold. Do it.
This is Harold Lauder. I do this of my own free will.
Help! Help me!
Am I dead?
No, child. You ain't dead.
Then why am I here?
You're here to do God's will, child, just like everyone else. God didn't bring you together to make a committee or free zone. He brought you together to send some of you further. It's Stuart who must lead now that Nick's gone.
Lead? Lead where?
Why, west, little girl? You're not to go. Only these 4. Stuart, Ralph, Larry, and Glenn. You bide.
No, Stuart's not going anywhere. He's gonna stay with me when I have my baby. Neither one of us is gonna have any more to do with your killer god.
The devil's imp has called his bride to put her with child. Will he let your child live, little girl? Father, mother, wife, husband, set against them the prince of high places. I have sinned in pride. So have you all. That's past now. It's time now to give over your will to the will of God. It's time to make your stand.
No.
Franny. Franny. Wake up, honey. Wake up.
Did I lose the baby?
No. Baby's okay.
Oh, my back.
Doc says it's whiplash.
You won't be running the 100-yard dash for a few months, but I think you'll be able to move. Try to sit up.
Oh. Nick's dead.
Yeah. How'd you know?
She told me. Who else died?
No, we can talk about that later.
No, who else?
Chad Norris. Al Bundell. Angie Terminello. Dick Ellis. Susan Stern. 20 or so wounded.
Who did it?
It looks like Harold Lauder and that Cross woman.
Where are they? Are they gone?
Yeah.
Send them out. All but those that are left of your committee.
All right, 10 minutes, no more. Come on, people. If you're not part of the committee, out, let's go.
Stay. This concerns you and Fran as much as these men who have to go into the wilderness.
What do you mean, into the wilderness?
This is God's will given me as I wandered into my own wilderness. Draw close around me.
Tell us, Mother.
You four men are to go west, to take no food or water, but to go this very day in the clothes you now wear. You are to go on foot. I'm in the way of knowing one will fall by the way, but I don't know which it will be. I'm in the way of knowing the others will be taken before this flag, who isn't a man, but a creature from beyond the world. I don't know if you will defeat him. I only know God wants you to go. And with God's help, you will stand and be true.
And what if we say no? What?
Your will is as free as that of Eve in the garden, child. Go where ye list has always been God's way. But this is what God wants of you. Be true. Stand.
It is finished. White magic. That's all that's left.
Stuart, please say no. Please.
Randy, I think if one of us says no, then maybe we all die.
Take care of yourself.
I love you.
Swear to me that you'll come back. Come on, God can't run all of it. Swear to me you'll come back.
I swear to try.
That's not good enough.
Thanks. Thanks. We have to go.
Tell me you love me. But I need to hear you say it.
I love you.
Stuart! I love you.
All right, Kojak. Come on, boy. Time to go.
Come on, Kojak. Let's go.
Please, God, if you're there, please take care of him.
Are you all right, Stu?
not me. I think it's Harold. Something's happened to him.
Nadine! Help me! Help me!
You said it yourself, Harold. We're damned.
You can't just leave me! You can't leave me! Nadine! You can't leave me! My ribs are broken! My leg! Come back! Come back! Come back! Nadine! Nadine!
You go out on me, Bobby Terry.
Jan.
Post 9,
Post 9. If you can hear me, come on back.
That's Henry.
I know it!
I'm right here, Mr. Henry, but we haven't seen anything yet. Not a single vehicle.
Well, keep your eyes open. And remember what I told you. Don't mark him.
Right. I mean, copy.
Just remember it. We want all the people over there to know exactly who they're looking at. So stay alert.
Roger that.
Man. Black powder were brains. That guy couldn't blow his nose.
Lloyd, are you coming back?
Yeah. Hey. Thought you were going to sleep.
I might need a sleeping pill.
Call me the doctor.
You're the one that threw him. You should have to pick him up.
You're just a sausage brain. You know that?
You're just a sore loser.
That was him! Come on, he's getting away! Remember, in the guts. He wants his head.
Man, when I hit him with this, won't be nothing left but the head.
Stay right there. Get that lettuce cutter out of sight. Okay. Here we go.
Doesn't mark his head.
You wouldn't shoot an unarmed man now, would you, old timer?
Were you back at Copperfield?
Yep, we seen you go by. Dave Roberts.
Oh, God! You bastard! Get him, Ted on, Dave!
Kill his ass, Dave. Dave? Dave?
You in a heap of trouble, son.
I told you not to mark. I told you not to mark him! Ah!
All right, shut the hell up. Here's Lloyd, come on back.
The judge is awash.
What?
Awash. Awash. A total washout! You caught me, you idiot!
Yeah, copy.
It's time to take their number 2.
You know who it is?
I've known all along, actually. Listen to me, Lloyd. Listen to me very carefully, soldier.
Wake up!
Get dressed, you blind spine bitch. Forget about the bathroom, do it here.
Lloyd, you have seen me naked for the last time in your short, miserable life. I'm going in there. And if you even try and stop me, I will do my very best to give you a sex change operation. Excuse me.
Let her go, let her go. She tries to lock the door, break it down.
You do know that I faked it every time, don't you, Lloyd?
What the hell are you laughing at?
I wasn't over here risking my life and sleeping with you, Lloyd, for fun. Do you people know what your tin god is up to? What is it that you think that they're doing out there at Indian Springs?
Hey! You're not out of there in 30 seconds. You can give your sermon a flag in your panties.
He says frog, you jump. Isn't that the way it goes?
He's the biggest and the strongest man.
You're wrong. And you're a fool.
I've got her RF.
RF, how perfect.
Send her in, please.
Dana. Hi, come in.
You expected Charles Manson at the very least, didn't you?
I don't know what I expected. Lloyd.
Lloyd. Poor Lloyd had a very bitter experience in Phoenix not long ago. It marked him. Sit down, Dana.
What happened to the chairs?
Oh, I had them taken out. Liars sit in chairs, you know? Truth tellers just sort of hunker down. Your friends in Boulder sent you to spy out the land, true?
I suppose.
You, the judge, and someone else. I can't quite see this third person. Sometimes, usually, in fact, I can figure these things out for myself. I'm one of those lucky people with a little psychic twinkle. But every time I try to see this third spy, all I can see is the moon. M-O-O-N. That spells moon. Does that mean anything to you, Dana?
Not a thing. What about the judge?
Oh, never mind the judge. Now pay attention, dear. I'm disposed to give you your things and send you back to your friends in Boulder. And when you get back, I'd simply like you to tell them for me that we are just trying to get on our feet again, as they are. That we mean them no harm.
Then what's Carl Huff and that weirdo trash can man doing out at Indian Springs? Are you planning to turn the missiles stockpiled out there into new age water fountains or something?
Never mind the trash can, man. Let it go, dear. There's no reason to hang on to this spy business. Your old black witch is dead. Your people are in confusion. If there was ever any reason for your being here, it's gone.
Mother Abigail is not dead.
Oh. I'm afraid she is.
I don't believe it.
She died in a coma without saying a word. Well, that's it, dear.
You mean I can just go?
Oh, there is one more thing.
What's that?
The Moon Man, dear. Who is he?
I don't know.
I think you do.
No, really, I don't know. I didn't even know about the judge until I heard Lloyd talking about him with some guy in Idaho.
That makes perfect sense. But all the same, you do know. You know, and you'll tell me. Do you understand?
Why don't you know? Why don't you know already?
I don't know. Tell me, you bitch! Tell me!
Hey!
Oh, my dear.
You tell me what I want to know. Before I'm through with you, you'll beg to tell me.
Bitch.
Come back when the moon is full.
When the moon is full. M-O-O-N. Spells moon.
Watch out! Watch out!
What is it, Stu?
It's Harold. He's dead. I don't know how I know or why, but he's dead. He blew his own head off. Gun oil. My mouth's full of the taste. May God have mercy on this poor excuse for a soul.
Hey, Trash, what did old lady Septa say when you torched her pension check?
People who play with fire went to bed, Trash.
Shut up, old lady Temple, and leave me alone!
Ew! Keep him away from me! I'm gonna stick you in the nuthatch up in Terre Haute, Trash. Stick you in the nuthatch and give you a few thousand shock treatments.
No!
Trash! Hey, Trash! I've been looking for you everywhere!
Damn firebug. I don't trust him. Wait a minute. Wait just one damn minute.
Oh my God, no!
I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry!
He's right.
Nadine. Over here. Over here, my love. That's right. This way.
Randall. Is that you?
You waited so long.
The waiting's over.
No.
No. No. No. No.
Oh, it's too late to say no, dear. Much too late.
No. No. No.
Oh, God! No!
Didn't come to make a fuss or pick a fight. Just want you to tell me if you think you can, baby. Can you dig your man? He's a righteous man.
I bet you haven't been in this good a shape since you was a kid.
About 100 years ago, right?
Yeah, there's a perfectly good reason for this little stroll, you know. And Mother Abigail knew it when she sent us out the way she did, with just the clothes on our backs. Our bellies are empty, and more importantly, our heads are empty.
Hell, mine was pretty empty to begin with.
Yeah, well, I'm serious. We're out here in the middle of the great American nowhere, minus all the baggage we used to carry every place we went. She wanted us cleaned out, empty, ready to be filled up again by some new thing. Maybe a great thing. Almost certainly the last thing.
Come on, Kojak. Bench, boy. Go on, go get it. Go.
Welcome to Las Vegas, man.
So if the feeb's important, you make sure that he knows it was me who told you, okay?
Okay,
me,
yeah,
me,
I
me,
got it.
me,
Don't
me,
worry. All right.
me.
Boy. Good to see you. Thought we might see you last night.
Oh, well. You know how it is with newlyweds.
Listen, we haven't managed to pick trash up. We're concentrating in the desert west of Indian Springs, but it's big country out there, and it just might take a while.
He'll come back in on his own eventually. When he does, I want him put away, but mercifully. I doubt if you can understand this, but I felt a certain kinship for that boy. I don't want him to suffer.
Fine. I just thought...
Ooh. Such a rouge. Come, dear.
Listen, this might be important. This girl thinks she saw something.
Later. Come up this afternoon. 1 o'clock should be fine. In the meantime, she's crazy about me, Lloyd. She can't get enough. Leave a bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We are dead, and this is hell.
You promised me you were gonna tell him.
Shut the hell up. Baby, can you dig your man? He's a righteous man. Tell me, baby, can you dig your man? Can you get that, sweetie pie? Ooh, I guess not. Boy, come in. Come in. I don't believe I've introduced my wife to you by name. Nadine. I'd like you to meet Lloyd Henry, my #1 soldier.
Pleased to meet you, man.
Oh, no. Shake hands, kids. Shake it, Nadine. That's nice. You can put it down now, my love. My wife is indisposed. She also has a bun in the old oven. Perhaps the two are related. Care to gargle a little firewater, Lloyd? A libation to little Randy Jr.
Yeah, I'll have a gin and tonic.
The drink of champions. Make it 2. You can sit down now, my love. I'm sorry, my dear. The Surgeon General says that pregnant women shouldn't drink. Or did before he died of the flu, right, Lloyd? There are 4 men on their way here from Boulder. Strolling right up Route 73 for some mad reason, known only to themselves and their dead witch. I want them bagged and I want them brought here. Send out Barry Dorgan. 12 good men.
You want me to have some crosses made?
I think something slightly more inventive may be in order here. Natives seem restless, you know. What about that skinny little bat-faced girl downstairs? What's her itch?
Well, she thinks she spotted their third spy night before last. Says she saw him in Kansas in the company of a young deaf-mute male. I don't know, but this deaf-mute sure sounds like the one in their...
What? 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 What did I do?
When you let me go upstairs without telling me, I could pop your neck like a dick. Maybe I should.
I tried to tell you, cut me off.
I hate this.
What?
How's that drink, Lloyd?
That's great. It's all over the wall.
I gotta tell you something, Lloyd. For a guy who almost turned his cellmate into canapes, you got a yard of guts, you know that?
Thank you.
Doesn't he, Nadine? She says yes. This guy, the girl with the big hair, thinks she saw. What's his name?
Tom Cullen.
Probably doesn't matter much still. Send out 100 men. Put Russ Dorr in charge. Maybe they'll get lucky and stumble across him.
What about Trash? What do you want me to do about him?
Just remember, when he comes in, it's to be quick and painless.
Listen, RF, is everything all right?
Fine as fiddlesticks, what do you ask?
No, some of the folks are a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried myself, to tell you the truth. So.
Everything's fine, Lloyd. Everything will continue to be fine as long as you remember who's the boss. And who's got the power. Right?
Right.
They're coming for you, you know. The old woman sent them before she died.
Get your ass back in here.
Everything you've made here is falling apart. They're saying a simple retarded boy outwitted Randall Flagg. They're saying Judge Ferris got away from your man in Idaho.
He's as dead as Judas Iscariot.
They're asking questions about Dana, too. It's all slipping through your fingers. And they're whispering, Randy. I can see them, leaving their posts in the dead of night, and your eye can't see them. And when they come here, Stu and Ralph and Glenn and when they get here, Your time will end, and I'll be watching. I'll be watching from hell with your baby in my arms.
Come back in, Nadine. I'll give you everything you could ever want.
Can you give me Larry again? Your seed is cold.
You lie!
Doesn't matter. No backing out now. I'm staying right here. Do you hear me? Right here.
The big fire.
Whew.
Bumpty, bumpty,
If you love me, give me a song. Burn me, call me a bump. Call me a Christian or call me a Jew. I lied for you. I lied for you. Ah!
So why'd you get me out here, Whit? Walls have ears, huh? So?
Me and some of the others are cutting loose. Man, I must be crazy telling you this.
It's all right. Cut loose where?
South America, near Rio. Jenny's been there and she says it's nice. Fresh water, fresh fruit, ocean air, and just plain folks. Ones who want to forget they ever hooked up with His Infernal Majesty. So what do you say?
Me? I'm sticking.
Why? It's going bad here, can't you feel it?
Maybe. But he saved me from starving to death. And that's not even the main thing. I mean, he changed me, you know? And he trusted me. So yeah, I'm sticking.
Man, you're nuts.
You're probably right.
You know, I thought there'd be whores. I haven't seen any whores.
Man, don't even want you to have a drink. Dope. Forget about it. I've been thinking. I might not go back to Vegas at all. Mexico ain't but 300 miles in that direction.
What was that?
Not just a deer. They're all over.
Maybe we should go look.
Go ahead. Why should I be out there wandering around in the dark? Maybe break my leg for that freaking cowboy boots.
You ought to watch it, Rich. Man has a way of hearing things, seeing things.
Flag don't scare me. Billy, toss me another. I gotta sit out here and drink my butt off.
M-O-O-N. It spells moon.
protocol of Utah State Highway Department, not this.
Must have been a flash flood. Damn mess.
Think you can make it, Glenn?
I think so. So what do you think, Kojak? Won't any of us do better than that, huh? Well, here goes.
Come on, guys, come on!
Piece of cake.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we're just lucky. It felt to me like if you put 1 foot wrong, the whole damn embankment would go.
Yeah, and this side's not any better. Okay, so who's first now?
I'll go. You guys wait till I'm all the way up.
Be careful.
Piece of cake.
Well, there he goes.
He's all right. He's all right.
You see? I told you. Piece of cake.
Stu! Oh my God!
Easy, easy. Oh, it's not my head. It's my...
Ah! Ow! Just don't move. My leg. Ah! Ah! Ow! Ah!
I'm okay. Go ahead.
There. It's done.
That's a good way to kill yourself, Bateman. Where'd you get the soda?
Tour bus. About a quarter of a mile west of here.
Thanks.
They had beer, too. But I didn't want you taking these with alcohol. I brought them with me for my arthritis. Down the hatch.
Ralph and I'll go next time, Glenn. Stay here with Stu and rest up.
Go where?
We gotta make you some kind of stretcher. Get you out of here. Hole up someplace. I think Green River to be best.
No, Larry. I'm not going.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying no. No trip to Green River, no stretcher. It's against the rules of the game.
This is no game, Stu.
Stu's right, Larry. Mother Abigail said one of us would fall by the way.
What does that mean? Huh? What are you saying? You're a college professor, for God's sakes.
Not anymore. In case you hadn't noticed, Larry, school is out.
Look, I thought he was your friend.
Of course he's my friend. But that doesn't matter now.
It's God's plan. Shut up about God. I'm sick of hearing about God.
This whole trip was based on the idea that Mother Abigail knew what she was talking about.
That's right. It's not right. It's not right. This isn't God's will or God's plan. It's a washout. And you got a broken leg, Stu, and I'm not gonna leave you here.
Larry, listen.
What?
Listen.
I'm gonna leave.
Listen. When we came on this trip, we put our lives in the hands of Mother Abigail's God. Now, that hasn't changed. If he wants me to eat, he'll send food. If he wants me to drink, he'll send rain. It's his business. Yours is to go against Flag. Now, you got to do that. You got to go without me.
Do you know how crazy that sounds? Do you know how totally damn crazy that sounds?
Thanks.
More than 3 or 4 would probably be fatal. Do you know that?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Goodbye, Stu. It's been good knowing you. If we ever get back this way.
If you do. Meantime, let's just leave it at so long, okay?
Kojak, come on, boy.
Come on, boy. Better come back and get him.
Mother also used to say, all things serve the will of God. Maybe that goes for big dumb dogs, too. Take good care of him, East Texas.
Good dog, Kojak. That's a good boy. What, do you want this? I guess it's about that time, isn't it? Getting worse, boy. Looks like I'm gonna die of the flu after all. That's pretty funny when you think about it. Go on, I lost my appetite. Go on. I miss you, Franny.
So, here it is.
I will fear no evil.
I will fear no evil.
Yo, let's go! Hold your fire. Lag wants him taken alive.